Do you want to be exhausted every day and not know what you're getting yourself into? That's exactly what happens when people don't research the breed German Shorthair Pointer. I have a German Shorthair Pointer, a GSP, and it's a lot of work. I myself did not know what I was giving up in my personal life when I got her. What is a GSP? The German Shorthair Pointer is a medium to large size breed of pointing dog developed in the 19th century in Germany for hunting. A versatile hunting breed, being an all-purpose gun dog suitable for both land and water. They are streamlined yet powerful with strong legs. A hunting breed that retains a strong drive to find and chase. They are extremely energetic and can excel at a wide variety of dog sports. Why did I want one? When I was looking at dogs to get for my first personal dog, I found the German Shorthair Pointer and I absolutely fell in love. I thought that they were so cute and I just had to have one, but I did not know what I was getting myself into. I knew that they were sports dogs and hunting dogs, and I myself did not do any of those things, but in my head I needed one, and I would go above and beyond to have one and to work with the dog in order for her to be as happy as possible. So I went ahead and started looking and doing all the research that I possibly could. I went on Google and I figured out what food they needed and any health problems that they might have in the future. The last thing was finding one. I searched all over the internet, Facebook, and dog adoption centers, and I struck nothing. These were expensive dogs, and I wasn't gonna find them anywhere like you would a mutt from down the street. I started finding breeders and speaking to them. They wanted anywhere from $1,200 to $4,000 for a puppy. I am 21 years old and don't even have remotely that money in my bank account, let alone to spend that kind of money on a dog. I lost hope. I knew I wasn't going to get this breed, and it was time to start looking for different ones. A couple months later, after I gave up on searching for a GSP puppy, I got a ding on my phone from a random name on Facebook Messenger. The message was from a man named Thomas, and he was asking if I was still interested in a puppy. I told Thomas that I was very interested in getting a puppy, but that I did not have the money that most people were asking for. He then told me that he had a couple of puppies that he was willing to sell for free. I was over the moon excited, but a part of me was wondering why a breeder was selling expensive puppies for absolutely nothing. So I went ahead and I asked Thomas. He then explained to me that he is a breeder for a competition and that the puppies that he is willing to sell for free would not pass qualification for competition. The smallest things, such as not enough spots or being too tall or the weight not being correct, would disqualify him. The American Kennel Club is dedicated to upholding the integrity of its registry, promoting the sport of purebred dogs, and the breeding for type and function. Founded in 1884, the AKC organization advocates for purebred dogs as a family companion, advance canine health and well-being, work to protect the rights of all dog owners, and promote responsibility dog ownership. My next question for Thomas was, why aren't the puppies good for competition? And in my head, I thought the worst. The man simply told me that the puppy that I'm looking for is a little girl and that she is black and white ticked, and that the reason why she is not good for competition is that there was too much white on her nose. I was simply appalled. I didn't realize that AKC registration and competition were so serious, and that the simplest too much of a certain color on a dog's nose will change everything. But I went ahead and I bit my tongue and I said, okay, how do I get her? What do you need from me? He said, I will give you to her for free without AKC registration, and we can meet up and I will hand you to her. She has all her shots for the age that she is, and that will be it. I said, perfect, amazing, cool. I don't need registration anyways, because I'm not going to compete with her, I'm not going to hunt with her, and I'm not going to breed her. When, what time, let's set it up, because I need my puppy right now. A few days later, we met up in Sugar Land. He gave me the puppy, and I absolutely fell in love. We headed to the vet. She was 4 months old, 20-pound German Shorthair Pointer named Nellie. From the minute I got her, I was in all of the GSP group chats that I could possibly be on. Every single question that I could possibly think of, I went ahead and I asked. We immediately went into training, and she grew up. She wasn't a puppy anymore that slept 12 hours a day. She was an 8-month-old who went into the teenager stage and tested me to no end. She was a high-strung dog who didn't want to stay in bed and watch TV with me. She wanted to be outside. She wanted to be at the dog park, so I sat down and I spoke to a trainer. I asked her what I needed to do to make her happy, because right now she is chewing up my house and I won't be getting my deposit back. The trainer simply said that she is an outside dog, and if you wanted a couch potato, then you chose the wrong breed. You need to work with her, and you need to give her a job. So I sat down and I thought about what her job could be. Nellie loves water. She loves swimming, she loves baths, and she even likes to get into my showers. So that's going to be her job. I was going to get her into something involving water, so I did. I got her into dock diving. Dogs have to jump as far as possible from a raised platform or dock into a body of water. We go to the dog park every single day for 5+ hours. I specifically bought a house on 3 acres so that Nellie had enough backyard to run around in and exert all the energy that she has. There are no breaks when it comes to this breed. There are no sit downs, let's watch a movie, because for Nellie it's go, 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 and there is no stopping. She is now 1 year old and she does not listen to anything. We have an e-collar for recall and she is phenomenal at it. I still take her to the dog park most of the week when it fits into my schedule, but on the weekends, I'm not the typical 21-year-old. I spend most of my weekends at the dog park and not at the bars. There is still a constant training that needs to be done, so we spend 5 to 8 hours at the dog park every weekend and we are training. We're doing obstacles, she's jumping in and out of the lake. We are practicing recall with the e-collar. We are going around the gate outside of the dog park and I'm letting her run as far as possible so that she can come back. It takes a lot of trust and a lot of confidence to do what I've been training my dog to do. We're not even remotely close to where I need to do, but like I said, I don't go to the bars, I don't hang out with friends, I'm strictly training my German Shorthair Pointer because that's what needs to be done. I have met several GSP owners and they think that I am a great dog mom for what I do for her, and they tell me stories that these dogs are kept in a kennel for 12+ hours and they're asking me for advice on why their dog is tearing things up and hurting their house. And it's simply because you cannot keep a high-strung dog in a kennel for the majority of the day. They need to be let out and they need to run. So even though I am very young for my age, I am very knowledgeable about this breed because I've been through it. Nellie's only 1 year old and we still have lots of years to live with her and things that she is going to do that I'm not going to like, or amazing things. Getting a dog is amazing and it fulfills something that you're missing in your heart, but most importantly, getting a German Shorthair Pointer is 10 times more than anything that you could possibly want or need. I'm not telling anyone to get one unless they have the time or the patience for them, but they are truly amazing dogs. If you would have asked me to do this again, or if I would have gotten another breed of dog, I would have said that my choice would have been the exact same, because even though sometimes all I want to do is sit down and watch TV and relax and do absolutely nothing, she pressures me and pushes me to go outside until she pressures me and pushes me to go outside. My heart has gotten healthier, my body has gotten healthier, and it's not only because she pushes me, but I push her as well. The number one advice that I would give about owning a German Shorthair Pointer is to do your research on them and patience. These dogs are crazy in the head. It's like they do, I don't think I can say this word out loud. It's like they do cocaine every day, but it's the drive, and all they want to do is listen and be better, and that's what makes me feel like it's worth it. It's worth going to the dog park for all those hours and training rather than going to a concert. It's worth it in the end. Pause it.